I will talk about the functionality and the purpose about all the elements. And first, I will show the login part. It will provide a simple UI for logging with email and password. And it also leverages file-based authentication to validate the credentials. And it will also show the login successful or error. And for the sign up part, it will allow user to register an account and provide validation for input fields. And it will add additional user details file base for customizing after successful sign up. And okay, for the me part, this is for display the login user's profile, including their avatar name and a list of the posting using mypost.js. And it will provide navigation to meedit.js component for profile editing. For the meedit.js, it will enable user to update their profile information, for example, name, avatar, and so on. And it will also validate the user how they input their user information. For the avatar edit, it will use to upload the image here, and it will use for user's profile. And later we will implement in iteration 2 using camera. For the gender input.js, is for provide a drop-down menu for selecting gender with predefined options, male or female. And for the mypost.js, is retrieve and display current user's post using mypost.js, and it will render individual post with my post item. You can see here. And for the post item, it will represent a single post with an image and description, how the post shows. And here is a file-based setup. It will show how to set up this file-based and authentication. Okay, the authentication. And for the file store helper, it will have all the functionality like CRUD, write, update, or delete for the database use. And for the user context part, this is for login user provider, and it will implement context API to share user state across the application, like ID and profile info. Okay, here is the main part. And for the integration and communication, can see the app.js. Here we have two different stack, app stack and auth stack. If user is logged in, you will show app stack. Otherwise, you will show auth stack, which means he need to log in, which use the sign up and the login part. And for the profile management, the me.js and me-pro-edit.js, here these two will interact with file base to fetch and update the user detail in real time using helper function from file store helpers.js and hooks like using my information.js. This is the hook to get the user information from the database. And my post and my post.items, this two will use my post.js. This is also to display the post dynamically. This use my post.js will get the information from the database. And the user context.js and file-based listener will ensure all data changes are propagated across the application. This is how their integration and communication with each other. And for the state management, the lifecycle of the user context part, it will be used for managing the React Context API used for managing user-related state globally. And the file-based file store listener provide real-time update for user and post data. And it has current user data, including the file information. And the state change will be triggered by database updates and ensuring consistent using UI update. And for other changes, like propagating state changes, the me-edit part updates made in me-edit will immediately reflected in me.js and other components by using updating file store. And the post created or modified dynamically displayed in my post.js through real-time listener. And here I will show how it use. Okay, first I will log out, and I already have some info user, so I will not register. I just log in here. If you do not have one, you need to register a new one. Okay, here is the show how the post, and for my part I should use my post to show how it's post. And this is my edit, how I can edit my profile. Okay, I will change my avatar. Later I will implement the camera part. For now it's just a demo one. Okay, the age, female, address. Okay, if I make it wrong, I will see here, submit. Okay, the invalid email part, so we'll correct it. And others I will not show. Others I will just make it right and submit. Okay, here we already updated this here. This is my post. It always get it from the database. Okay, I can post a new one. Okay, let's post. The second demo is here, and I will show the first post and the demo one. Okay, this is how my part works. That's all. Thank you.